Welcome, my friends. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to become a profitable day trader. I'm going to give you some tips on how to become a profitable day trader independently of what are you trading, whatever asset, futures, crypto, forex, indices, whatever. Okay, you can start applying and using these methods and concepts right away. Let's go straight into the charts. So for those who don't know me, my name is Aldrich and I have been trading for 15 years. You can check my channel and you can subscribe because I upload very valuable videos with very good techniques and strategies. Okay, guys. So first of all, I would recommend you checking Forex Factory. This is the website. Okay, so you go to the calendar and before the week begins, you can just check here the red carpet, which means these are the important news that we're going to be having throughout the week. Okay, so now personally me, I tend to avoid, or at least I reduce risk during the high impact news such as CPI, NFP, FOMC. Okay, guys, so usually it's going to be a low probability days, and a lot of beginner traders, they think that it's the days that you have to be trading, but trust me, it's not. Okay, usually the losses have come in these big impact news days. Okay, guys, so whatever you're trading, if you're trading indices or gold, for example, the US news, it's going to affect the indices and gold. Okay, guys, so if you're trading forex, of course, and if you're trading, let's say, the European or the London session, obviously this type of news affecting the euro or GBP, like this one, it's going to affect the forex in the London session, such as the euro, the GBP, JPY, all of those European currencies. Okay, my friends, so let's go back to the charts. So I see a lot of traders, like automatically they start to zoom out of their charts and they start to draw out a lot of levels, every level that they see. And this only creates a lot of confusion and waste of time. It's absolutely unnecessary. Like, why would you want to draw something that it's not happening at the moment? Okay, so what I do, guys, okay, this is very useful because in the beginning you might feel a little lost, especially if you're a beginner trader or if you're not profitable. You want to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, so whatever price is at the moment, just look to the left and mark your levels close to where the price is. That's it. So how are you gonna know which is a support or a resistance? Well, it's very easy, guys. So whenever you see price rejecting a level, or you see multiple candles closing at a certain level, that's going to be a resistance. Okay, that's very simple, very easy. You can use a zone, you can use a line, whatever fits your personality, that's absolutely fine. Okay, guys, and secondly, you want to see a possible target. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need any more levels, and what you want to do is just wait for the right time to trade. Okay, whether you are trading London session or you are trading the New York session. Okay, so obviously these are the best times to be trading. Okay, in case you don't know, these are the highest volatility times or the sessions, and whatever you're choosing to trade. Okay, me personally, I like to trade the NASDAQ because it's pretty volatile, it moves pretty decent. And also you can choose gold, it moves nice. Or if you're trading the European session, I would go for currency such as the GBP, JPY, or GBP USD, or the euro. Okay, I see a lot of traders that trade the euro. Me personally, I don't like it because, like, after trading the indices, you don't want to go back. Why? Because they move a lot. Okay, like indices, they have a lot of volatility, and remember, a market with a lot of volatility means a lot of opportunities and a lot of money that you can make. Okay, so this happened this week in gold. Okay, let me forward a little bit, and as you can see, guys, we had this beautiful rejection week. As you can see, we had this resistance being created, and as you can see, price was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. But in here, price is starting to make kind of like a double top. Okay, so you don't want to trade against a trend. Whenever you have price trending, you don't want to take immediately a sell. Okay, guys, you want to wait for price to create a change of structure. okay, such as a double top or a triple top, or when it breaks, for example, right here, when it breaks a structure, okay, and after that, you can just wait for price to retest, and then it will begin a new trend. And that's a new possible area in which you can target your trade. And there are different methods that you can use to enter and to take profit. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna show you one of them, but the most important thing is to understand the market structure and know that you don't want to trade against a trend. Okay, guys, so you have to wait for a double top like this, or a triple top, or a fake out too. Okay, so you're gonna have a fake out and then it's gonna break structure. Okay, so you're gonna have like this A, B, C, D type of scenario. Okay, and it's gonna break this last swing low. Okay, guys, so let's go back to the example. Also, it's very important for you to understand the candlesticks. I have a video on candlesticks in case you want to learn a little bit deeper into the candlesticks. And obviously, you can check the link below. If you want to learn more in depth about specific strategies on how to enter the market, you can check the link below. I have very profitable and powerful strategies that they have been tested over the years. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we have this structure low that it needs to be broken. Okay, so we can consider that this little trend has ended. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, guys, so now you can see that we have this pretty strong candle closing back below the range. So you can go into the line chart and you can see the structure even better. Okay, so now we would need this low to be broken. Okay, as you can see now, price is starting to break this low. Okay, we have this evidence right here that price was rejecting this high. We had this resistance. Okay, and price failed to continue going up. Okay, so you know that price, whenever it's at a high, okay, there is very high chances that it can make a liquidity grab, such as this example right here. Okay, now, especially when you have a pretty decent candle with enough strength, volume, and momentum like this one, that's a good sign. Okay, guys. Now, also, as you can see here, between these candlesticks right here, that is a hidden zone. Okay, also, it can be known as an imbalance, FUG, whatever you want to call it. Okay, it's the same thing, just every person calls it in a different way. It's just marketing, it's whatever, it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same theory behind. Also, another very important thing is that you can identify this last candle as a supply zone. Okay, because it was the last candle before this drop. Okay, so if we see price coming back into this area, it's going to be a pretty nice opportunity to take some sales. Okay, guys, so in case you want to have like a very refined entry, it's already safe to take some sales from here and place your stop loss above this area right here. This is gonna act like a supply zone. Okay, so that's a very good thing. Also, when you have a combination of a hidden zone with a supply zone or a demand zone, that's gonna be even better. So let's see if we can get an even tighter stop loss at this supply zone. Okay, guys, so at that point, you can already start taking your position, okay, some sales, and your stop loss is going to be above that supply zone. Okay, so now the question is where to take some profits. Well, there's going to be different ways. Like, there's no exact science to how to take profits. Okay, that's a very personal preference. Me personally, I like to take 20 pips. If you have like so much patience and you can leave your trades running, then another way could be just leaving your trade until the next logical support or resistance area, which in this case, it would be this low. Okay, guys, there's another way. Okay, there's another way, and you can take your fib and you can measure this move. Okay, and you can just target the next extension. Okay, and maybe you can take some profits there, and then you can leave some runners into the following extension levels. Okay, now obviously remember that is riskier, so I would recommend you taking some partials at a closer level, and then you can place your stop loss at break even, and this can be your longer term take profit levels. Okay, so now let's see how this trade goes and if we get filled. Okay, so now we got filled. As you can see, we had this little price tapping inside our supply zone. Okay, and now let's just wait for the magic to happen. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, at this point, guys, at this point, I would place the stop loss at break even, and as you can see, it tapped into this fib extension and somehow it reacted. I would say at this point you can secure 70% of your position and just leave the rest running, okay, for a longer term position. Let's see how it goes. Okay guys, so as you can see, this range has been filled. It did reach this low of the day. Okay, that was the low of the day at that point, and the range was filled. And as you can see, price is starting to trend pretty nicely. So let's see if it reaches the low of these extension fibs. Okay guys. Okay, this was a pretty nice example. As I told you before, this happened this week, and I wanted to share with you exactly how you could have taken this trade. Okay, now as you can see, guys, it did reacted like very precisely to the last fib extension right at this level, and after that, price bounced. Okay, that was a pretty nice example, and let me show you one more. Okay, my friends, so this is another example, and as you can see, I'm just drawing the levels closest to the price at that moment. Okay, there is no need, as I told you, there's no need to go back in time or like zoom out your chart and start drawing like every single swing level that you can see. Okay, only select and just focus on important points close to where the price is. Okay, these are going to be the liquidity levels, and just as long as you are trading in the right time, you're going to see a lot of setups taking place with more order. Okay guys, so this is NASDAQ, and it also happened this week. It was pretty nice, and as you can see, it was a very similar situation. Okay guys, so whenever you see price making higher highs and higher lows, okay, you have a trend going on and you have a level. Okay, so let's say you are at New York session. Okay, so let's say you are around here and New York session starts around this time. Okay, so you're gonna be careful, because when you have a swing, okay, you have to be careful that price really is going to make a break and retest. Okay, for that, you're gonna need some sort of a confirmation right at this level. Okay, at the previous resistance, now it's gonna become a support, and you're gonna need some sort of a confirmation that price is gonna make a retest at that level. Okay, because if not, then it's gonna be a fake out. You want to be very careful for that. And same thing, you're gonna wait, and you can go into lower time frames and wait for price to make a break of structure and then come back and give you your entry. Okay, so let's go back to the chart and see which of these two scenarios is going to take place. Okay, my friend, so as you see, price failed to make a support right here. Okay, so price was going up, but we had this high to the left. Okay, and price decided to close back below. Okay, so now we can go into a lower time frame. Let's go into a lower time frame and see if we can get some sort of a confirmation, just like this, a break of structure and an entry. Okay, so immediately the first low that I can identify is this one right here. So I would like to see price breaking through, okay, and then giving us some sort of a confirmation, and then we can see where we can enter our trade. All right, my friends, so now as you can see, price is starting to break the structure. Okay, so that's why it's useful also to go into lower time frames in case you want to have a refined entry with a tighter stop loss and a larger risk reward. Okay guys, so now, okay, so as you can see, this candle right here was the last bullish candle before the move down. Okay, now there's going to be situations, okay, that's going to be your supply zone, but there's going to be situations in which price is not going to go back into those extreme highs or lows. Okay, but you're going to have some other clues right in this mid section of the move. Okay, guys, so let's continue and see if we can get some sort of extra evidence. Okay, so now this is another thing, guys. Don't feel like you missed a trade. Okay, there will always be opportunities in the market, because I know a lot of you, when you saw this moving down, you were thinking like, oh man, like we missed the move. But it's not like that, guys. Okay, you need to have confirmations and just keep calm and just wait for the exact moment to attack. Okay, just like a sniper. Okay, so immediately I can see these other beautiful supply zone right here, and if we take our fib, okay, let's put the extension right here. So if we get price coming back into this area, that's going to be a pretty decent area to take some sales. In fact, let me take our level and our possible entry, okay, and our stops can be above this high right here, so that we can be safer. If you want to be a little riskier, you can place it above this high. Okay, you should not violate this high right here, but just in case, because NASDAQ sometimes gets a little crazy, and as our take profit, we can target the low of the day, which was around this level. Okay, so it's gonna give us a pretty decent risk reward ratio. Now, let's suppose, guys, that price doesn't come back and it just keeps dropping. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Like, you're gonna miss some trades, but just remember that the market is gonna be always there. And especially if you catch some of these trades that are pretty high in risk reward ratio and you have a funded account, or if you're like trying to grow your personal live account, then you're gonna have these opportunities happening in the market over and over again. Okay, so don't feel that need that you have to be trading every single day in the market. Okay, just be patient and wait for the right opportunity. Let's see how it goes. Okay, guys, so automatically we got filled now. So as you can see, price is starting to come back into our supply zone. This is actually what I call an FTR. I have a lot of videos and I talk about this inside my course. Okay, and price is starting to react, which is a good sign. Okay, now something's gonna give you a second entry just in case you missed. You see how well protected your price is at this area. You see price tapping 1, 2, and 3 times, but at the same time, it's a pretty decent entry level area. Okay, so let's see. Now, finally, guys, price is starting to reject this level. Okay, and you can start trailing your stop loss to protect your risk. Okay, you want to lower your risk. Wow, and as you can see, guys, it reached our final target, which was the low of the day. It was pretty decent. It was just a matter of waiting, having patience, and knowing your entry and your exit points. Also know how much risk are you willing to take per trade. Okay, guys, so you've seen how my strategies have turned $500 into $3,000 last month, into $200 into $4,000, and it's been an amazing year. I've been dedicating the last couple of months testing and optimizing the strategies, and they have been performing absolutely amazing. Okay, so for example, ATM could have made you a nice 430% return last month. I have time-based strategies, I have market structure strategies, I have candlestick strategies. They are all very, very powerful and easy to use, and all of them have an 85 to 95% win rate. If you're interested, you can purchase them. I will leave the link in the description below. Remember, I have limited spots left, and you will be able to have access to all of my strategies with a proven 95% win rate. It also includes private coaching and guidance so that you can take your trading career seriously and finally take it to the next level. Next year is going to be huge, guys. So if you are in, you're going to be one of the few lucky guys. Also, when you become a member, I will provide you the indicators needed for some of the strategies. Okay, they're extremely powerful. I'm going to leave the link in the description below. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned a lot. See you on the next one. Take care.